If you ever find yourself sifting through forgotten treasures at a flea market, be careful what you bring home. Some things are left behind for a reason. Last weekend, I found an old camera tucked beneath piles of rusted silverware and cracked records, its leather case still holding a faint scent of tobacco and dust. The vendor, a wiry old man with cloudy eyes, told me it hadn't worked in years, but when I got home and loaded a roll of film, the shutter clicked with a satisfying snap. That night, I developed the photos in my makeshift darkroom, expecting shots of city streets and peeling posters. Instead, every photo had strangers in the background, men and women I didn't recognize, faces blurred except for their eyes, all fixed on me. I convinced myself it was just double exposure or some trick of light, until I noticed something strange. The background in each photo looked eerily similar to my own apartment. The same coffee mug, the same crooked lamp, even the chipped tile by the window. The final shot from tonight's roll made my blood run cold. A woman in a tattered dress was standing behind my sofa, her face half in shadow, but her hand was raised in a wave. I stared at the print, heart hammering, and then glanced over my shoulder, half expecting to see her standing there. My phone buzzed, startling me, but when I looked up, I caught a flicker of movement in the dim reflection on my TV screen. The woman from the photo was there, just for a split second, her hand frozen mid-wave, her eyes locked on mine. I stumbled backward, clutching the camera to my chest as if it could shield me, but the air in the room had shifted, thick and cold. The hum of the refrigerator faded beneath the sound of faint, wet footsteps crossing the linoleum behind me. I darted for the door, but the knob wouldn't turn, something held it fast. The photographs, scattered across the table, began to curl and blacken at the edges, the faces in the background pushing closer to the foreground with every passing second. And then, with a whisper that sounded almost like my name, the woman stepped out from the shadows, camera in hand, raising it to her eye, framing me for the next shot.